Let's make this tasty shortbread together. First, we will begin with 1 3/4 cups of flour. So I did 1 3/4 cups of flour. Then I will be adding 1/4 cup of cornstarch. So what was left in there was about 1/4. So I just dumped everything in. And then I'll be adding 1/2 cup of sugar. This is white sugar. And this is powdered sugar as well. So using my whisk, I will mix these together. Now I will be adding a cup of butter or 2 sticks of butter. This is salted butter, so I really didn't have to add salt after. But if you're using unsalted butter, you need to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I wash my hands clean and I'm using my hands to mix these together. Just continue to watch. Look at how far I had gone with the mixing. And here I'll be adding 1 tablespoon milk flavor. And then 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. And that's all we need to make this amazing recipe. So using my spatula, I'll be mixing this together. Hello, if you're here for your first time, I am Patty G's Cakes and Treats, creating content on cakes, pastries, and everything in between. I upload videos every week, so stay tuned, stay glued for amazing content. So at this point, I felt like my dough was perfect. So I will be wrapping this up using a clean film, and now we'll be putting this in the refrigerator to refrigerate for 30 minutes. I noticed the dough was too big, so I decided to divide the dough into two. When I divided the dough into two, I played with the dough to flatten it up, because again, your goal is to have like the shortbread fingers. So I flattened it up so that when I use a knife to cut through, it's going to give me the fingers I want. So just continue to watch as I do this. Again, if you've watched to this point, thank you so much. Just keep watching. This was the second half. I did flatten this one well, getting ready for my amazing baked shortbread. Just continue to watch as I do this. Just continue to watch. Again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please click the subscribe button. Turn on your post notification bell for future uploads. So these are my dough, the two of them, and I did put that in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, this is how it looked like. So I just opened it up. I laid it flat. I using a sharp knife. I cut through to produce my fingers, or my shortbread fingers. Just continue to watch. Yeah. So at some point my dough got cracked, but that's fine. When baking is gonna mix together, so that'll be fine. Just so once I use the knife to cut the fingers, I now place everything in a baking tray, and over the baking tray I had put my parchment paper already. Just continue to watch. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. The love is truly massive. We keep growing stronger every single day. And also do follow me on other social media platforms as Patty G's Cakes on Instagram and Yuri Mucho on Facebook, as well as Patty G's Cakes on Facebook. Let's grow all these handles together. So this was the last set of fingers that I was cutting through, and voila, I was done. So I used a fork to poke through to give that beautiful finish of a shortbread. When you do this shortbread, please let me know. The recipe is super amazing. You cannot miss it. You cannot miss it. This is going to be the best shortbread recipe you've ever come across. So guard it with your heart. So I was done poking through the rest of the cookies, and I set my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was ready to be baked. I did bake these shortbread cookies, for about 30 to 35 minutes. Or when you look at the bottom of the cookies, it's brown in nature, you take it out because it's going to cool down and it's going to harden up on its own once it's off the oven. So just continue to watch. I did poke. I continued to poke. And when I was satisfied, I knew I was ready to bake. Again, like I said, I baked this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and the minutes will depend on what you feel. But as soon as the bottom starts getting brown, you know it is ready. Look at that after being baked. Don't it look like the original shortbread cookies? This is exactly it. You're going to love this recipe. And there was I trying to show you how it looked like, and at some point I could not resist. I had to crack up one, and that is how it is inside. It tastes so good. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, life can get bitter. Eat shortbread to make it sweet. Until next week, bye.